what will make you rule a woman? Not because you are a man. Now get this.
Yes.
God is telling man, you are a ruler. But what makes you to have authority to rule a woman? Not because you are a man again.
Not because,
there is
again,
a secret.
Biology.
There is a secret in it.
Not the male.
Not the male part. No. Not the image of God part.
Yes.
No. God is telling a woman the desire. Now, what is the desire of a woman? Let's go to the straight, because we are here to speak things as they are. What is the desire of a woman? When a girl is 10 years, the mother will protect her against anything that can harm her sexually. When a girl is of age, she is protected and trained and taught to avoid sexual characters and sexual behaviors. That is what every girl is brought up knowing that it is wrong. But when she becomes of good age, she is sent to go and do the same thing she was being denied to do, she was being protected from. So now when you marry a woman, how many things do you think she has left in their home? Her father might be more richer than even where she's going. Her father may have been more loving than even the love that you, the husband, you will offer. Maybe from their home, they have got big buildings and proper and good investments, than even where she's going. But why does she have to leave? What is it all about? People will call them names, you know. In Luo, they say she has gone to cook. In Luya, they say she has gone to cook. But what cooking is this that she was not cooking
back at home?
Back at home. Which cooking is this? It's nothing but sex. So when God says your desire, God is strictly talking about sex. So step number 1 to rule a woman is sexual.
Okay. You still have your coffee? Point noted. Number 1.
It's sexual. And because men are wired different, and men have different capacity and strength, that's what determines. When you hear a man has snatched a woman or a wife of another man, there was sex involved. And the man who came next was better than the man who was there before. That marriage will die. Because by sex, you can control a woman. Regardless of the position. In life, we normally say this. A woman can multitask. She can be cooking, washing, and looking at the kids. She can do so many things at the same time. Sex is the only thing that a woman can never multitask.
The focus has to be there.
All her focus is there. She's in it or she's not in it. Full stop. And sex is the only thing that a woman doesn't know how to pretend. Yes. The rest of the things a woman can pretend.
She can.
Sex is the only thing that a woman thinks twice before she gets into it. Before she does it, she thinks
twice.
She asks herself 1,000 questions before she says yes. So whenever a woman has an issue in submission sexually, she tells you, wait, things are not right. Because when she's on the peak of her joy, that is the first thing she feels to offer. That is the first thing. Deep down, she feels she should offer. But not all women have the power to say, can I offer you? Some will trigger you. Some want it, but they don't know how to tell you. They wait. They can be patient until it. Sex is the only thing that you deny a woman and she wanted it in the evening or at night. In the morning, you have quarrels. And if you are not careful, she can even run away.
So the man...
Sex is the only thing that defines a honest, faithful woman and an honest woman. Look, this, Moses. In your house, your wife can serve your brother anything and everything except sex. If you come today and you find your wife has served your brother a cup of tea, will you fight?
No.
If you come, you find your wife has given your brother food, will you fight?
You don't fight.
In fact, you feel this woman is very caring. But if you come, you find your wife has served your brother sexual food, will you say she's caring?
It's a different ball game altogether.
That's it. That's it. That's the thing. So when God says, your desire man shall rule you, God was not talking about any other desire. God was talking about sexual desire. Because there are two things here working hand in hand. You shall give birth in pain. How does a woman give birth if there was no sex? But God says, out of it, a man shall rule you. That's why we always say, if you want to lose your daughter, compromise on sex issues. When your daughter starts thinking about sex, and you feel she has a long life to take, she has a journey, become as hard, as terrible, as dangerous as a lion that you can. Instill fear. That will make her concentrate. Because once a girl child start entertaining sex, that head is corrupt. You cannot train it. It's only sex that can make a woman walk at night 10 kilometers alone, and she fears nothing, only to reach to whoever the man is. But after it is done, she cannot go back alone. She's afraid.
And now this is something that the man should be able to know and focus on.
It is sex.
Not as a secondary but primary.
Culturally, whenever there is a disagreement between a man and a woman, and the parents are brought in, the first thing they normally check, if it is perfect, it's sexual, their sexual life. Before the son-in-law comes, the mother will ask the daughter, do you serve him well? If you have an argument with a woman and you are taking a case to their family, whenever she realizes you want to raise issues concerning sexual life, she will withdraw that case quickly. If she's sure that what you are talking about is true.
If she's guilty, she withdraws.
If she's sure, she's willing even to kneel and beg for forgiveness. If she's sure that truly your complaints have
Valid.
weight, they are valid.
They are valid reasons.
When it's related with sex. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted to chase the wife. So he sent the wife and told the wife, go home, I will come and we solve this matter. I want us to divorce. And the woman said, fine, I will go home. So when the man went to pay a visit, the case was held. The man talked, and the woman was just quiet. And then the woman was asked, do you have anything to say? And she said, let him finish, and maybe if he thinks there is anything of mine I can go and take. As long as he promised he will give me, may have no problem. The man knew he is wealthy. He knew the woman will say some money, somewhat, you know. So the man said, fine, if I've got anything which you think is yours, you can come and take it. And the woman said, yeah, there is something of mine that you have. If you give me that, we'll divorce. And the man said, what is it? Go and take. And the woman said, I don't need to come and take it. You have it here. You came with it. I want you to give me your manhood, because that is mine. And we'll divorce. And if you can't give me that, then I'm going nowhere. Because that is what made me to leave home here. My father had everything. And as you can see, we are not poor here. So that's the only thing you have mine. Are you willing to give me? Do you know the man had to go back with his wife that marriage was not dissolved. Because the elder said, fine, give her what belongs to her. Then the marriage will be brought to an end. How do you do that?